Yo, Jamal, you got your chart ready for this morning?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you see? What are you looking at? So let's break down NQ right now. So you got your previous high and low marked off?
Or on NQ. I did it on gold futures.
Okay. Okay, let's look at gold. Okay, gold. We got the previous high and low marked off.
Yes.
Okay. Now our 4 hour. We have four we got any we got this bearish gap up here on the 4 hour, don't we? Way up here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we got any bullish gaps in front of us?
Bullish gaps.
Would you agree?
Yes.
Okay. So looking at this, what can you decipher about what happened last night while you were asleep?
Mm. Price shot up.
Okay, price shot up, took out previous day high. Okay. Then the price did what?
Mm.
We use the phone. Did you put it close and dry? I told you. Do that. Come back. So, what can you decipher right now on this chart? You marked it. You just woke up. You marked off everything. Previous session took out previous day high. What else?
Fair value gap.
Okay. The gap we made at 2 o'clock in the morning, and it came into the gap. Okay. So now, what are you looking for
CSD.
on what time frame?
15 minute.
15 minutes. Let's go to the 15 minutes. Bullish or bearish?
Um, bullish.
Okay. Do we have one?
Yeah.
Okay. Uh, can you mark it off or you can't mark it off?
What do you mean, like annotate on your
And say,
screen?
mhm.
No, I don't see it on like the bottom.
It's your boy,
Who that?
Anthony.
What's up, man?
I thought we would look for a bearish.
Why?
Because it took out previous day high, so we want it to go down now. No?
My bad. What is that?
I said it took out previous day high, so we want it to go down now.
Okay, did it?
You said what?
Did it?
No, but that's why we're looking for a bullish or a bearish CISD, right? I don't know.
Jamal, do you agree?
Hmm. Yeah, I agree. If it took the previous day high, then it should go back down. We want it to go back down.
Okay. It did go back down. Did it go back down? Took
Yeah.
previous high, gave you a 15-minute bearish CISD, went down lower. What was out here? Because before I marked this off, this was a gap. Correct, Bailey?
All right.
Remember I said previous session gives you an indication of what the next session is. So did it do what it did? So it gave you the 15-minute CISD and it came and hit the 4-hour bullish gap. So would I be looking up or down?
Yeah.
I would be looking up because it hit a 4-hour bullish gap. Correct, Bailey?
Yes, sir.
Because we hit this gap at 2 o'clock in the morning.
And that's the same, that's the same as hitting previous day high, previous day low.
Remember, that's our higher time frame levels. Remember, our higher time
Yeah.
frame level is previous day high, previous day low, and 4-hour gaps.
Okay.
Does that make sense, Jamal?
No.
Okay. So we took out previous day high. Correct. Bearish. It gave you a bearish CISD. Correct. But it also formed a bullish CISD, a bullish gap on the 4-hour at 2 o'clock in the morning. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So it took out previous high, gave you a bearish CISD, sold down to a 4-hour bullish gap. Does that make sense? So even though you was looking up, even though you was looking down, it gave you the down move, and it came right back into a 4-hour bullish gap that it made. Does that make sense, Bailey?
Uh-huh.
Huh?
Yes, sir.
If it don't make sense, tell me it don't make sense. Ask me the why. Why?
Nah, I understand it.
Okay. So, so Jamal, do you see how you was correct when you said we got a bullish gap? Because remember, this candle. Remember, when you get up in the morning, right now, you're seeing it fresh. So you got your gap and you mark it off that. You ask them what did the previous session do? The previous session took out previous day high, gave you a bear CID, sold down, and also gave you a bullish gap. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, so now we got a 15 minute. Do we have a 15-minute bullet CISD?
Yes.
Is it here?
No.
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 Is it here?
No.
Is it here?
Mm, no. Not
Is it
not on
here?
that candle.
You said what?
I said not on that candle. Isn't it on the top one? On that
I'm asking
bearish
you.
top candle?
I'm asking you. Right here?
Yeah. No. Wait. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Do you agree with him, Bailey?
I thought it was over here. Ooh, terrible line. Hold on. That's better.
Bailey, we're going up and not going down.
Oh, I thought you were asking for a bearish CSD. Sorry. Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
Okay. Israel, do you agree with what Jamal said?
Can you repeat that?
Do you agree that this is a bullish CISD? This candle right here?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So now what's next?
Now we're going at 1 minute away for our macro.
Now we're going to 1 minute like for our macro. Are we in macro?
No, sir.
Huh?
No. Oh, I'm delayed. I'm delayed. Hold on. Y'all might be. I think y'all
Yeah,
are.
yeah. Watch my screen.
Yeah, we're in the macro.
Okay. Now what we looking for?
Um, we're looking for like a gap on the left side, and then we're looking for price to like retrace into the gap and go up. Okay,
Like
so my
that.
question is, why'd you put your box right there?
Because that's a swing.
How?
You agree?
No, I mean, I don't know why. I said how.
What's a swing point? A lower high to the left, a lower high to the right. This is the lowest candle, correct? This candle to the left is higher. This candle to the right is higher. That's a swing. Swing point.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what up, Amir? Good morning.
Good morning.
Late night, early morning, I see, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I told old girl, man, how you home before two something, man?
I had a question.
What's
Why
up?
why exactly this one instead of any of these down here?
Great, great question. It's all the same. When you look at like a box. You could have put it down there, but I'm looking right here.
Would that make a difference?
No, because it's still below 50%.
Okay.
And now we outside. Bricks wild. Ain't this is a powerful move right here. Now we about to go. What did we talk about yesterday? 0.5 by the bucket.
So, Mr. Boy, uh, where exactly would you have bought in then?
Me personally, right here.
Uh,
That's me. Because you see the gap up here? This down kind of connects to the gap. A little bit more, a little bit more. It's about to take this out. It's point 0.5. But I'll take that point 0.5 out. We got 23 people on YouTube. Hey yo YouTube, do you guys understand why I would have got in there? Let's see if they understand. They probably don't. But, man, where's tonight, man? She gonna say she want to understand the entry model. What? Eh,
told you
She
she's taking
getting
a shower.
she getting glamorous for fucking YouTube and anybody even on here, man. M2May said, "Can you repeat, please?" So Miss M2May it's about to go right here. It's about to take that point 0.5 out. And 5, 4, 3. There you go. There you go. There you go. G Press said, so why did you choose that specific swing low? Is it because it was the last swing for what you was taking? No. Okay, when you look at a range, so the range started right here. Let's say right here. Low, high, retrace, went higher. Right here, it consolidated. Look at how long it stayed there. Then it pushed up. As we learned before, it made this short-term high. Now, let me backtrace. Let me find a short-term low. Right there. Correct, Bailey?
Correct.
So if I'm I swept these lows below here, 820, gave you a gap, then went higher. Then I consolidated, then I went higher. Made short-term high. If I backtrace, where's the short-term low? Here. So let's just say you say, well, boy, I don't see that. What about the one lower? Okay. I go here. Where is my PD rate below 50%? We said, but boy, what about the one lower?
But now
For
isn't
me,
that too low? Because now
right.
like it shows that price didn't dig into the 50%.
But also, but also when I look at like it consolidated here before it expanded. And you see how now let's just say you say, okay, this low, Mr. Boyd. Okay, that low to that high.
Yeah,
People in
that
the peanut,
worked.
yeah, yeah, we go. We outside, man. We about to push. You probably take out that 15-minute high. About to go through that gap all the way up here. We about to complete this buy model up here. 34.67 is coming. It's right here. Keep your eyes right here. Keep your
This is
eyes right here.
working.
What's up?
Can you go over your Fibonacci tool? Because yours looks so simple.
Oh man, yeah, I forgot you asked about that last night. My bad. I got you. Okay, so go to your fibs. Let me go to my settings. Copy those settings.
How'd you get the settings?
Uh, go to the okay. So you got your box up. Now go to anywhere in it. Highlight it and right click and go to settings.
Settings. Here it is.
You breathe it too hard, Jamal. Hey, yo, G Press, does that answer your question? Hey, yo, Entume, does that answer your question? Just for fun mobile gaming, does that answer your question on YouTube?
How do I add more of price levels?
You need to add more. You only need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10.
10?
Yeah.
Only have 7.
I know you can lie now. Let me see.
On the left side, you gotta check off the boxes and then change the number.
Right.
You gotta check it on. Sorry.
I still have 7.
Hold on. Hey, yo, Jamal, uh, share your screen. Let me see.
Alright,
Hey, if you got anything incriminating you, please turn it off before you share your screen. We almost there, barely to that line. 34.67.1 is coming on gold. It's coming. It's about to complete that buy model.
You didn't see it?
Not yet. No, it's Gambox. Hit cancel. You want a fib retracement? Yeah. No.
Wait, where do I go?
Delete that game box. Okay, go to the
You can't annotate.
or you can answer. I'm not, let me see. Hold on. Field
You got to
box.
go to the left. You see where you got your game box from? Go to the left on the side and like
Yeah,
hover
you're right
over
there.
that and click the
You're right there.
arrow to open it.
No,
Oh
no,
yeah.
yeah. Yep, click
Yeah,
the
and it's
arrow.
the first one.
First one up top. Field retracement
Oh,
box.
first
Oh,
one. Oh, here it is. Yeah.
okay,
Actually,
so
I
now
want to
start at the
start.
bottom.
I want to. Can I start this? Yeah.
Okay, now okay, start at the bottom where we and go up. Because remember, if you go on bullish, you want to go from the bottom to the top. You want to go bearish, you want to go from the top to the bottom. So since we was going higher, okay, okay, and stop at the swing point. Okay, now right click, settings. There you go. Okay, so hold on. Stop sharing. So I actually my settings. Not share.
Okay.
Share. Ba-da-bum-bum-bum. Ba-da- What is this? Okay. Make sure you copy everything. In the next 8 minutes, looks like ES is gonna confirm uh we look at that when he done. Uh Make sure the numbers and everything is the same. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10 boxes. And I got different ones. One's got 0.62, 1, negative 0.5, negative 2, negative 1, negative 2.5, 0.5, 0.705, 0.79. Then I want you to take the background all the way down. And that's it. Oh man, Miss Rogers in the building.
Good morning.
You got glammed up to come to a Zoom with no camera on.
I didn't get glammed up. Just had to take my shower.
You know, Bailey just found out how to even add pictures to Telegram. That man and
I know he done found out and now he feeling himself.
the fellas, it be all people, man. Hey, yo,
Trying to
Jamal.
show out for the people.
Oh yeah, definitely, definitely. Hey, yo, Jamal, you got it.
Yeah.
I got you. Bailey, you got it.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Mr. Boy, I don't got it.
Oh, see, that's what I like to hear. You don't have the fib too, or you don't have the settings.
I was in the middle of doing the settings.
Okay, all right, I got you, man. There you go.
Thank you.
Good, bro. Tell me when you're ready.
I got it, Mr. Boyd.
No problem. Everybody got the gold chart settled. Now we can go to the indices, NQ and ES. Yes, yes, no, no.
Mr. Boyd, you think it's gonna go back up?
Say it again.
You think it's gonna go back up?
Yeah, I think it's more likely to go up before going lower. So let's start with our chart. Where we at? Where we at? Okay. Everybody got the NQ chart? Y'all ready to mark it up for the day?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's mark out yesterday's previous day high, previous day low. That was previous day high right there. Previous day low. Okay. Everybody did that? Previous day high, previous day low marked off? Y'all can unmute yourself and talk. Let's see.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now let's go to our 4-hour. And for our bearish gap. What Miss Williams, looking at this chart, you just wake up and you start marking it. What is the market telling you it did last night? Miss Williams?
Yes.
Okay, what is the market telling you? You just woke up. You were sleeping good. You was in your bed with your dog. You just woke up. It's 9 o'clock. You open your chart up. You mark your previous day high, your previous day low, and you got your gap. What is the previous session telling you?
Are you looking for like whether or not it was bearish or bullish?
No, I'm just asking. What is this telling you? That what happened last night? You need help? Yo, Bailey.
Yes.
So last night, looking at this chart, what can you say happened last night?
It's a previous day low.
Okay, to previous day low, and
It went into our gap, our 4-hour gap.
we're in a 4-hour gap. Okay, so it was a huge sell-off last night.
Correct.
Okay, so then it came down, and then last night it probably gave you a potential bullish CISD down here. So let's look down here at 2200, 2 o'clock in the morning. So last night it gave you, Belly, would you say that this was the CISD from last night on the 15-minute?
No, I don't think so.
What about right here?
No.
What about right here?
You said bullish CISD?
Yeah, the bullish one.
Okay.
Would y'all say that this was the bullish CISD from last night?
No.
I don't see the cursor.
What
Okay.
about right here?
Negative.
What about right here, this candle?
I don't think so.
Well, what about is it a bullish CISD yet?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay. Right here?
yeah.
Okay. So that bullish CISD formed, gave you a confirmation at 3:15 this morning, came back to it and went higher into that 4-hour bearish gap, correct?
Correct.
So this bullish CISD is null and void, basically.
It's what?
It's done
Okay.
because it did its job. So we came inside of that 4-hour gap, which let me put a gap. 4-hour gap was right, right here.
Mr. Boyd, now that it came in here, it grabbed liquidity. Now we're looking for what? A bearish CISD?
Are we?
Yes.
Do we have one?
No. Wouldn't this be a potential though, right here? Oh, this one right
All
here.
right.
Oh, okay. Right here.
Said it. Correct.
Okay.
Okay. My issue is this is me and the way I look at it. You right now you in the phone booth, and I use that analogy as like you fighting back and forth because this did give you a 15-minute bullish CISD, but it didn't go that far up higher. So it's like, is it done? Because we've sold off so much. Remember we talked about the market needs balance. So I want to see also, is it giving me a oh, my bad. Okay, now I want to see who giving me the heads up on where the market's going to go in the beginning. So this no CISD yet. So now let's go over to ES. Y'all got your ES chart up? Remember, they brother and sister, Bonnie and Clyde. Remove the drawings. Y'all ready? Yes? No?
Maybe so.
Yeah. Also, ES, you got divergence also. ES did not take out previous day high. We just dropped down. But this is previous day high. But I want to see if it came into some higher time frame liquidity on the 4-hour template. Previous day high. Previous day low. Focus, boy. Focus, focus. Also, it took out these levels that NQ did on a daily. So let's look at the 4-hour. The 4-hour. 4-hour, it came into that 4-hour gap of fresh liquidity. So it might have gave you a move down here to go back up, but did it came into that 4-hour gap? Do you agree, Bailey? It came into that 4-hour gap.
Yes.
Okay, so that's a 4-hour bearish gap. So now bearish gap. Now, where do I go next?
15-minute.
15 minutes. Let's go to a 15-minute. On this 15-minute, did it give me a shift?
Pretty sure.
Yes, sir.
Okay, mark out the candle. Okay. So now I got my 15-minute bear CISD. Everybody in the peanut gallery, do y'all agree? This is what we call a low divergence. I mean, they're not doing the same thing because if you look at this swing high and this swing high, you see how on ES it took that high and Q didn't. Look at on this 15 minute. What when you look to your left, there's what? There's no gaps.
Mm.
No gaps. So I want to see how the market opens because we have news at 10 o'clock also. So we have steps one and step two, correct?
Yes.
Now we just looking for step three. And also ES is cleaner right now than NQ because NQ hasn't confirmed the shift on the 15 minute. Because this short-term high, the the way for NQ to confirm the shift, we have to come below like they say this kind of right here. 618 closure. So let's see. Just wait. That could be a tip of the hand for price to go lower today. Just that right there. And we wait. How was our gold trade? Almost at the target, almost there. Babe, like I told you, man, we going here, man. Keep your eyes on the prize, man. Tonight, hold your head up. Hold your head up. We're going right here. We're going right there. No, let's just wait. We got time. 8 minutes to the market opens. Hey, yo, Israel.
Yes.
You see how quick it was for us to mark the charts up and then understand what the previous session is telling us going forward?
Yes.
That's the mindset I want you guys to do when you get to a computer. That's why I always tell you guys at the end of the night, put your charts in the from 5 to 6. Put your charts in the Telegram. That way you already know. You already ready. Proper planning beats piss poor performance every day of the week. You plan this out. Comments, wow. 1 minute to the market. Nah, 4 minutes. 4 minutes. Yo, Miss Bailey. Mr. Bailey.
Miss Bailey's crazy. What's up?
Hey, man. Hey, so we got 4 minutes. We're waiting. See what the market does. See if it's gonna tip his hand. It's no
All right.
rush. Remember, we got macros, and I want you guys to study every macro, but that 1150 macro. That 1150 macro can be tough because that is the macro right before lunch. And one thing we learned about lunchtime is the market can seek opposing liquidity, meaning that if the market is going up, it can retrace that whole lunch macro from 12 o'clock to 1:30. Does that make sense, Bailey?
Yes, sir.
You know how we trade macros, but I want you guys to stay away from that 1150 macro because that goes into lunch. And it's not a high probability that it's going to finish that macro move. It could retrace. I know it's people was getting that mixed up. Take me to the king. Take me to the king. Look up, y'all. It's coming. There it comes. It's almost there. Yo, Bailey, this is no hindsight, man.
I'm weak. Wouldn't
No
it
hindsight.
have been better to get in right here? Well, I guess it don't matter, right?
No, Bailey, you was in down here. Come on, take me to the king. Take me to the king. There we go. It's almost there. Almost there. That's going hey, once you hit that, man, take a picture of that, man. That's all you need, man. That's a 1 minute market maker buy model inside the macro. Take me to the king. There we go. Almost there. Come on. Come on. It should get there in the next minute. Market opens. Mm, 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 mm. See, Billy, one thing also is what is going to be a telltale sign for me is I look at that huge drop that the indices made last night. If we are extremely bullish, we are not going to come up. I mean, extremely bearish today, we are not going to come up more than 50% of that 4-hour gap. Does that make sense, Bailey?
Yes, sir.
9:30. And we got news at 10 o'clock. So we're gonna wait till that 9:50, 10 macro. Ooh, at a higher high. Yo, Amir. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Made a higher high. Okay, so now this 15-minute CISD is null and void. We have to wait. Does that make sense, y'all?
Repeat that one more time for me.
Yeah, repeat that.
This 15-minute CISD is null and void. Now we gotta wait because now we got a higher high. So this is the potential new one.
Okay.
What was it
'Cause now
before? Sorry,
you picked it out, Bailey.
I
It was-
I'm yeah.
yeah, it was that one.
Oh yeah.
But,
Okay.
but now we made a higher high, so we're digging into it. So now this is the potential one. I want to see how far up they want to go inside that 4 hour gap. Uh, Nola, how do I unlink my chart? I keep getting two NQ instead of NQ on one side and ES on the other side. I forgot how to change it. Uh, Mama T, I think you gotta go uh, right here. In this area. Symbol. Yeah. Symbol, yeah. Change that. No, don't have that on because it's gonna link it. So just have this unhighlighted. What up, B? Now we looking at this 4 hour gap and see how far they want to come into it. Mm, 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 mm. On goal, why did you almost 50% RTH? Yep. On goal, why did you ensure we didn't have a gap during the first Fed placement below the 50%? Did you use the order block? Oh no, but on YouTube they talk about when I enter down here off of this. Yeah, but that gap is above 50%. This right here is below 50%. This is down candle.
Oh, so why did you enter?
I can't tell you because I don't want you guys into there. Is the reason. That's
That's why
why
I
I
was
didn't.
asking. Wouldn't it
Yeah,
have been better to enter here? Because like that's what I know. You feel
yeah,
me?
yeah, yeah. From what you guys know, yes, but from what I from the way I see this, right here is a perfect entry.
Oh, okay. So you're just not gonna tell us why. Okay.
Right. Yes, less is more. YouTube just for fun, more gaming. Correct. That's why. Come on, take me to the king. Take me to the king. Come on. Come on. Almost there. 1 minute market maker buy model complete. Remember, Belly, I said that 15-minute target. We got to look at that 15-minute target. It's right there. Come on. There we go. Almost there. There we go. Come on, baby. Come on. Keep on pushing. Doom, 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 doom. There we go. There we go. Come on. There we go. Hey, Bailey. Hey, a saying I like to say to a lot of older people. Yes. You know Young Thug daughter?
No.
You know, no, her his youngest daughter when she had the meme said told y'all niggas. So hey, told y'all.
Oh
Oh,
wait.
that was her.
Told y'all niggas, man. Hey,
Oh, shoot.
hey, you remember that saying? Hey, Amir, you know what I'm talking about, don't you?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I didn't know that was her. I didn't know that
Yeah,
was Young Thug's daughter.
yeah, Young Thug daughter. Hey, that is a 1 minute market maker buy model complete. 15-minute target. Yo, E. Where you at? Yo.
Mr. Boyd, though, how much profit would you have made if you got in right here, though? Right.
Hey, where you at?
That's exactly what I do. Oh, it is? Yep. Oh.
Oh shit. That boy out there spent some game, man.
I get a lot of good stuff.
Hey man, dog, turn that back on, man. We want to be nosy, man. What's her name, man? You out here like a man in these streets, man. I see, man.
Oh wait, Mr. Boyd, you
I'm
heard me
sorry.
though?
Oh, no.
Yeah. So from where? Right
Oh, man.
here.
From right here, because this is where we would have got in if we had followed the checklist.
And now we wouldn't have got in at all because it didn't form.
What do you mean?
Did it form inside the macro? That's outside the macro.
Oh,
But from my entry, that was 16 points. So for every point is $100. How much is that, Bailey?
what happened? 1,600?
1,600. Now, if I have 5 accounts, how much is that?
8,000?
8,000. You see the power of multiples, and you see the power of understanding.
Yes, sir.
Hey Bailey, I told y'all it was going here when we was down here. If I'm lying, tell me I'm lying, man. Hey, I want you, because a lot of people are hindsight, y'all. I told y'all that it was high probability we was going right here. If I'm lying, tell me I'm lying, Bailey.
Nah, you're not.
Make sure, just want to make sure. So, Miss Sanaya.
Yes.
Okay, so you have issues of how do we enter and why do we enter, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me break it down for you. So steps 1, confirm we're going higher. It grabbed that 4-hour gap, correct, Ms. Williams?
Yeah.
Hey, Ms. Williams, I need some crowd participation. I need you to put a smile on your face when you ask these questions. So step 1, say higher time frame, we're going up. Now we waited for a 15-minute change in state delivery. Mr. Bailey and Jamal said that these 3 consecutive down closed candles was our CISD. And we got our closure at 8:30. So at 8:30, what is the next macro after 8:30, Ms. Williams?
It's 8:50 to 9:10, correct?
8:50 to 9:10, correct. So now I'm on my 1 minute looking at 8:50 to 9:10. Okay, so Miss Williams, you and your friends, y'all, your mother said, "Hey, go out there and paint that garage for me." So you get a ladder and you walk up and you go up the ladder. And then you say, oh, I'm tired. But you still need to go to the top before you stop. So you walk up the ladder, you stop, you go a little bit higher on the ladder. On this run up the ladder, where did you stop at? Meaning, where is the swing low on this run? If this is the top, if you go back, where's the swing low at? Is it here? Is it here? Is it here? Is it here? Where's the consolidation and the lowest low in that consolidation that makes a swing? Because a swing is the low. A swing low is the lowest wick in with a higher low to the left and a higher low to the right. Does that make sense, Miss Williams?
A little bit.
Okay, so
Mr.
if
Boy, I got
that's
a question.
what up, man?
If this isn't our entry, like, why are we going over this one?
What you talking about?
Like you said, we wouldn't enter in this trade, right?
But she don't understand why we are even putting our fibs there and everything. She don't understand that.
My bad. Sorry.
See, Bailey, you trying to jump the cart before the horse. How many times did I say, just hold on, I got this? Miss Williams, don't let him outshine you. I'm trying to
He
help
done
you.
changed
See,
that profile pic and don't know what to do. I'm telling you.
niggas don't know what to do.
Yeah,
He didn't change his profile pic on Telegram. And he got the old school picture too. I don't know where he was at. He probably was out. Oh, I see a mirror. Had the camera up there with the little AirPod in his ear, had his rollie on his wrist and everything, man. So, Miss
For everybody.
Williams, right? So this is your consolidation area before we go up. So before we went up to this level, if you backtrace, this is a short-term low, correct? He's like, well, yes, boy, but I'm looking to left. Okay, I understand. But would you agree that if that's not the case, then this is the short-term low? Ms. Williams?
Okay, yeah. Yes.
Okay, so if I'm going higher, if I'm going up, my fib has to go from the base to the high of that move, that run up. So if this is the base, this is the top, correct?
Correct. Can you remind me what makes a base again?
A swing low.
Okay.
And also we look at like before a run up. So before we ran up, where's the swing low? Here. He said, well, boy, it's a lot of stuff in there. Okay, use this right here. Because before we went up to this level right here, this was the swing low. So we went up, consolidated, went higher, retraced back down before going higher. Does that make sense, Ms. Williams? Just that right there.
Yes, that makes sense.
Okay, so if this is my base prior to the macro, which the macro was 850 to 910. So if I got my fib retracement, if I go from this low to this high, I need price to come back at least 50%, at least 50 before it picks me up. So when it comes back, I'm looking at, okay, if I'm going higher, I'm looking at, okay, where can price bounce at? Just for today, just for right now, I was looking at this candle right here. I'm not going to tell you why, but just think if this was a gap here, this isn't here, and if it was a gap right here, I would have parked my order at the gap with my stop loss below this, because that's my swing. Your stop has to go below where you anchor your fib. Your stop loss has to go right there. So if I'm entering right here, less long position. So if I'm entering here, my stop has to go below that swing. +1. Does that make sense, Ms. Williams? +1. Has to be +1. Ms. Williams, does that make sense?
Oh, yes, it does make sense.
Okay. And I told Bailey yesterday, starting out, I want you guys to go to at least 0.5. That's 0.5. As you get comfortable, then, and like I told Bailey, then I want you to stretch for that 15-minute target. Does that make sense, Bailey?
Yes.
And that 15-minute target was right here. So, Ms. Williams, when you're looking at bullish, you're looking at, okay, prior to that macro, did it give you a run up? It gave you a run up. Then it stopped at 838. Macro time 850, drop down, picked you up. Miss Williams, if you don't, let's just say you're like, yeah, but boy, I see it, but I didn't trust that left area. Okay, what you can do is when this confirms on the left that this is a gap and it's active, if it sets up for you on the right side before running this short-term high and come back, pick you up in the gap, that's a great trade. Does that make sense, Ms. Williams?
That makes sense, but can you repeat that one more time so I can make sure that I like fully understand?
Okay. So let's just say like, yeah, boy, I see that left side and I see that gap, but I don't want it to run my stop. I need a little bit more confirmation. Okay, if it hits that area that is below 50%, and then on the right side, it gives you a bullish gap, and it comes back and picks you up before running the short-term high on your fib, that's a good trade. Because now, Miss Williams, instead of your stop being below here, your stop is below, let's just say, okay, right here we have a gap. And let's just say before it took out this high, it came back to the gap. Your stop is below the swing right here. It's no longer below here. Does that make sense, Ms. Williams?
Yes.
And when you tighten up your stop loss, you can add more to the position, meaning that, okay, from long position. So from here to here, you was risking $430 a contract. But if you was to get in here to here, you only risking $360 a contract. You see how it shortens? Does that
Yeah.
make sense? Yo, Bailey, does that make sense?
Yes, sir. Can you show the Fibonacci settings real quick, please?
I got you. Gotcha. Gotcha. Erase this. Settings. You got that, Miss Williams?
Yes.
Okay. Everybody got the same fib settings?
Thank you.
Bro,
Yes, sir.
I got
Yes, sir.
you. Let me show you something. Let me show you an example of the opposite direction. Okay. Let's go. Hey yo, great job breaking this down, man, because you guys did last night in the Telegram. Because a lot of adults wouldn't have done it the way you guys did. So Bailey, remember I had you do crude oil. And see how it ran all the way up. So let's just say now it grabbed that higher time frame liquidity. So now you're looking to go lower, correct? Bailey, you there? We're in a rock and a hard place.
Sorry, my mom was calling me. I was not listening. What was said?
Okay. Remember yesterday I had you guys mark do CL in the Telegram.
Yes.
And that was yesterday. And then look, it hit those higher time frame levels. Okay, now we're gonna look at the opposite way. What are you looking for now?
What higher time frame levels did it hit?
You saw that candle?
What candle?
This the daily. Hit all this. Hit all this.
Tuesday high. Okay.
Previous day high, previous month high, previous week high,
Uh-huh.
monthly. Hit
Okay.
everything. Okay, so now what time frame we go to?
4 hour.
15 minute. We are
15
we
minute.
are yeah. Now
Okay.
what we looking for on 15 minute?
A CSD going down. So this will be your CSD right here now. Oh wait, no.
Okay. No.
It'll be this one.
No.
Oh.
Okay. Now Miss Williams.
Yes.
Don't agree with him just because you know him. Okay, we went up and grabbed the liquidity. Now we're looking for the bearish CISD. Where is the bearish CISD? Can you annotate? Oh, you can annotate. Annotate for me. The 15-minute bearish CISD.
Is it not the Bears CISD?
Bearish CISD. Take your time. Take your time. Take your time. I need you to get this right for the people in the back. All the hard work you didn't put through.
But would it not be? Would it not be here? Is that here? Is that it?
Okay. Yo, okay.
And then
That's two.
yeah,
That's two.
right.
Yo, Israel, can you annotate?
And say what?
Can you annotate?
Uh, I don't know.
Okay. Do you agree with them that that is the 15-minute bearish CISD? Huh?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's three. Yo, Jamal, do you agree?
Yeah, I see it. The bullshit. Actually,
No, the bearish CISD. Do you agree with them?
bearish. Bearish USD. Nah, I don't think that's correct.
Okay, so can you annotate where you think the bearish CISD is?
I can't annotate, but
Okay, so you can't.
no, I can't.
Okay, is it in that same area? Okay, so tell me where you think the CISD is.
Wouldn't it be like to the like to the left, like where those four go down? I'm looking at your cursor. Go down like right. Wouldn't it be that candle?
Okay, right here. So this is Jamal. Okay.
Oh, I want to change mine though.
Nah.
I want to
Ain't no
change mine.
ain't no changing. We gotta wait.
Oh,
Hey,
for
yo,
sure.
Anye.
Yeah.
Okay, can you annotate for me where? Okay, so Anye says that. Okay. Okay. So since tonight Mama said add the higher time frame PDA to the chart so they can see it. Maybe help. Miss Williams, because they is missing something. And hold on, let me see who else on here. Yo, Amir, can you annotate for me the potential 15-minute CISD?
How far back are we going?
We did. It took out pre-day high here. Where's the 15-minute bear CISD?
Um, right there.
Okay. Okay. I'll ask you guys this question. What is the criteria for a bear CISD? What is the qualifications? It is what? The
Highest
highest up
candle, wick
close
included.
wick included. Where is the highest up close candle? Wick included.
Oh,
That
oh,
that's the highest candle, correct?
yes.
And that candle brought friends. It brought Sanaya, Miss Williams Water.
Oh, I
That's
see.
just what you guys see.
I wanted to change my answer, but you didn't let me.
Make your first shot your best shot. And I asked you guys specific questions because this is what you gotta think about when you trade it. Okay, and I'm looking at this chart. This is my highest up close candle, but this is three candles in there, so that's my CISD. Does that make sense, Sanaya?
Yeah.
Because remember what we learned. If I'm looking at this chart, this is my highest candle. Like I know so now your mom said throw on a higher time frame PDA to the chart. I don't want you guys to use indicators. I want you guys to be so dialed in that when you look at a chart and you understand, you're like, okay, cool. This is my 15-minute CISD. This is when price shift. Because you can have all that stuff on the chart, all the indicators in the world and everything, and then you can get lost in the sauce real quick. Does that make sense, Ms. Williams?
Yeah.
So when you come to look at a chart, you look at it like, okay, cool. Boy said, okay, we took out all these higher time frame levels here. Where's my 15-minute CISD? Okay, this is the highest. These three candles is the highest up close candle. Okay, now let me go down until I get a candle of the opposite color. This is green. This is green. This is black. Okay, cool. This is my CISD. Does that make sense? Yo, Amir, man, I thought you might get it right, man. I'm like, man, I know, because that's all you.
That's what I thought. That's why I asked how far back, and you said
It don't matter.
it
It,
took
it
out.
don't matter how far back. When we look at a chart, this is when the market shifted.
Okay.
That's how you should look at a chart. This is when the market shifted. So if we look at that, the market shifted here at 2 o'clock in the morning. So now at 2 o'clock in the morning, now I go down to what time frame, Ms. Williams? Miss Williams, anybody home? You live. So, Miss Williams, we got our higher time frame bearish. We got our 15-minute bearish CISD. What time frame do we go to now?
Could you repeat that?
I got my higher time frame 4-hour level. I got my 15-minute bearish CISD. What time frame do I go to now? You said what?
You to the 1 minute, right?
1 minute. Okay, okay. Hey, say it loud and proud. You know yourself. You say I go to the 1 minute. Don't act brand new. You gotta show up and show out. Remember what I said. We all family here. Hey, the only dumb question is a question that is not asked. So we got our confirmation. Now we go to the 1 minute. What time was that? 1:45 in the morning. 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock in the morning. 2 o'clock in the morning. So we got our confirmation at 2 o'clock. So now we're looking at the 150 to 210 macro. So Miss Williams, you know how when we went up, we went from the low to the high. When we go on lower, we go from the high to the low. Does that make sense? On our fib placement.
Okay, that makes sense.
Okay. So looking at this, where and this is something completely new to you. So and like I talked to you, you can be wrong. We're gonna walk through it. Where would you put your fibs at? Start at? Would you start it here, 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 or here? Because this is inside the macro. It started at 2 o'clock. So because we got that confirmation at 2 o'clock. So at 2 o'clock, what happened? We dropped. So would you start your fibs here, A or B?
Okay.
Okay, correct. B. So B. So we started here. And do I go right here? Or do I go down, see, right here? Do you agree, Miss Williams?
Yeah.
Okay. And then what happened? Price came all the way back up. And what are we looking for? To sell it down, correct? Or buy it up?
I don't know.
You said what?
I don't know.
Okay, so Miss Williams, if we say we're going down, would we be trying to sell the market or buy the market?
There.
Okay, so that means sell. So if my high, okay, think of it like this. If your higher time frame tells you bearish and your 15-minute confirms bearish, we're trying to go lower. If your higher time frame tells you bullish and with 15-minute give you a bullish CID, we're trying to go higher. Does that make sense, Ms. Williams?
Yeah.
Okay, so if this was your range from this high to this low before it came back up, what would you be looking for? A rejection above 50% or below 50%?
Above? I don't
See?
know.
See, that's all I got to say, and that was the correct answer. I'm looking for it above because if I'm bullish, write this down, Miss Williams. That way you got in your notes. If I'm bearish and I got my fibs, I'm looking to sell the market, sell above 50%. If I'm bullish and I'm buying the market, I'm looking to buy below 50%. You wrote that down, Ms. Williams? Yo, Israel, did you write that down?
I
I'm
had a
writing it down
question.
right now.
Oh,
Yo, Jamal, the man who write down everything, you write that down?
Yeah. But can you explain to me one more time, please?
Let's see one more time.
you said if you're bullish, you sell. You said you sell down.
No. If I'm bullish, I'm trying to
Or
buy it
buy
below 50%
buy
of the
below.
range. Because this is our fear placement. So this is bearish. So I'm trying to sell it above 50%. This is 50%. And above 50%, I'm looking for something that it can reject off of. What do I have? I have a bearish gap, correct?
Mhm.
Isn't that a bearish gap?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm looking to sell it. And the thing is, you can sell it. It's your personal preference. Me personally, I like 50%. So I like to measure from that low to that high and sell at 50% when my stop loss above here. It doesn't have to do that. It can come in one tick. Remember I said one tick inside that gap before going lower.
And this is all
Does that
inside the
make
macro.
all inside the macro? Because remember, that's all inside the macro. Does that make sense, Ms. Williams?
Yes, that makes sense.
Are you sure? Don't just say it makes sense and then you ain't gotta lie. If you understand, you understand. I find a way to break it down even better. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
So Ms. Williams said that when she put her fears from the high to the low inside the macro after 2 o'clock, because the candle didn't confirm the CISD until 2 o'clock. So she's not looking for a trade before 2 o'clock. She's looking for it after 2 o'clock. It came back up to the gap and it went lower. Starting off, once we take, okay, everybody write this down. Starting off, before you get comfortable. Once you get into a position and this is bearish, it takes out a short-term low, move your stop to break even, meaning that this was your stop before. Once this low is taken, move your stop to your entry point. That way it's a risk-free trade. So you got into the position. Once the position takes out a short-term low, meaning this is a short-term low. Lower high to the left, lower high to the right. When this was taken out here, now move your stop to break even. That way it's a risk-free trade. Does that make sense, Ms. Williams?
Yes, that makes sense.
Yo, Betty, does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Can you repeat that?
See? Starting off, when you get into a trade, and in this instance, we was bearish. So we got in here. When this short-term low was taken, I need you guys to move your stop loss from right here in the beginning to break even, meaning that is where you got into the position. That way, if price was to come back, it's not going to cost you nothing. You're not going to win the trade, you're not going to lose the trade. It's a scratch. And then wait for the next macro. Does that make sense? Yes, no, maybe so.
Not right now. I'm gonna have to rewatch this and get a better
Okay, Amir.
understanding.
Okay, Mary, you get into the position. You sell the market. So you say, okay, let me sell it right here. This is it gave me my gap above 50%. I'm selling at the gap. Mr. Boyd said 50% of the gap. I'm parking my order. Once this level is taken right here, because we're trying to go lower, correct, Amir? Once this short-term low is taken, I'm moving my stop loss from here in the beginning to my entry. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Yo, Betty, does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Jamal, does that make sense?
No.
Okay, no problem, Jamal. Say I like no's rather than yes. So Jamal, if you're looking at this and you say, okay, Mr. Boyd, it confirmed we're going lower. Okay, at 204, it gives you these engulfing candles. Candles at 205, 207, 208, and then it gave you a swing. Okay. Then you think, okay, cool. Now let me put my Fibonacci at the high to the low. And then now you park your order at the gap. So when price comes back up at 211, it taps you in. Now you're in. Now, Jamal, if you look to your left and go lower, isn't this a swing point from where you started your fib at right here?
Yes.
So when this level is taken, you have to be willing to move your stop loss because you enter in the position, short position here. In the beginning, your stop loss is way up here. You're risking 21 ticks. When this is taken here, you have to be willing to move your stop loss to break even. Now it's a risk-free trade. You can say, but Mr. Boyd, I would have won the trade. If that's the case, then you have to be willing to that first immediate short-term low or short-term high, take your profit. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Does that make sense, Sanaya? You say, well, boy, I did all this work. I got into a trade. It went up 37 ticks. Why I can't take that? You can take that if you want to. Does that make sense, Ms. Williams?
Yes, that makes sense.
You can say, well, I want my $370, Mr. Boyd. I don't care that you think it's going more. I want my 370, and that is 1000% okay if that's what you're gonna do. But I'm telling you, once that short-term low is taken, you have to be willing to move your stop loss to break even. Does that make sense, Ms. Williams?
Yes, that makes sense.
Yo, Betty, does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Let me slow down. So, Ms. Williams, this is the 250 to 310 macro. Would you agree? I'm talking about you, Ms. Williams. Would you agree that this is your swing, your short-term high to this low?
What low?
Right here.
Yeah,
Okay. So and that's your short-term high, correct?
correct.
Okay, so now let me put a line, horizontal ray, at 50%. Because you told me, and what we learned today is if we are studying the market, we're looking to sell it above 50%. So if you look above that line, what do you see a gap above that line?
Yes.
Okay. So we got a gap right here, correct?
All right.
So at that line, as this prices come back up, you want to short it. You want to short the position. I like 50%. And my stop has to be where my swing was at, right here, +1. So that's 21. And remember what I said. Once we take out that short-term low, you got to move your stop. Either that or take profit. Does that make sense?
Yes, that makes sense.
And you see how this one did what it's supposed to. It gave you the negative 0.5, which would have been right here. You was risking two. So, Miss Williams, you was risking $210 to make $640, rather than you was risking $210 to get $350. Which one do you like more? 350 or 640?
640.
Does that make sense, Bailey, Anye, Jamal, Israel?
Yes, sir.
Can you
Yes.
repeat that one more time?
Say it again.
Can you repeat that one more time?
Bro, man. Hey. So Miss Anaya, she came and said that we was higher time frame bearish. We had our 15-minute CISD, and inside that macro, this 250 to 310, she put her fear from this short-term high to this low. And it retraced back up 50%. Remember, because we try to sell. Because if the market is going to give you a discount, it's going to come back 50%. And minimum 50%. One thing you will learn too is if it doesn't give you 50, that means we are extremely bullish or bearish in that direction. Does that make sense, Anye?
Mm-hmm.
So if price when it never came up to 50% and started dropping, that's telling you that we're trying to get somewhere real quick to grab some liquidity.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yo, people in the peanut gallery. You got 37 people in the peanut gallery. Does that make sense, y'all, before I go on?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Peanut gallery. That's the people on YouTube. It went all the way down. Never. Oh, Miss Keisha said, yeah, it makes sense. That's what's up. What's up? Okay. Let's yo Miss Tanaya, do you see like that is different than the other one? Because this is going lower, the other one was going higher. Does that make sense, Miss Williams?
Yes, that makes sense.
I got you. Gotcha. Miss Tanaya, you got your mama in the bleachers, man. She rooting for you.
She's listening?
Yeah, she live on YouTube.
Oh.
She rooting for you. She cried, said, "That's my baby." That's what she say.
She be texting y'all that.
You ain't about to get me in trouble. My name Bennett and I ain't in it.
Oh my God.
My name Bennett and I ain't in it. Not Dr. Williams. Dr. Williams. She gonna mess up my lab work. Okay, so drop down. Okay. So now let's go back and look at the market. See what it's doing. Did it give you a move on the 1 minute? What time did I confirm? 15 minutes confirmed at 10 o'clock. So look after 10 o'clock. 1 minute after 10. So Keisha, Miss McClendon, Miss Williams on YouTube. You see how I just broke it down. You see if you because I know you guys trade the ES. You see how ES gave you the 15-minute confirmation of the CISD because these two up candles gave you a closure at 10 o'clock. So now I'm looking for a sell down after 10 o'clock from the 950 to 1010 macro. Now I'll go to my 1 minute. From what you just learned live, we're looking after 10 o'clock. So from 10 o'clock to 1010. This is 10 o'clock, nothing. Would you all agree that this is your short-term high to the low? And where did price come back up? 50%. Where is that? Inside that gap. And what did it do? It sold off, took out these lows. Does my family on YouTube, does that make sense, y'all? That was live. That wasn't hindsight. The same move we talked about before. Yo, Bailey, does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Yo, Sanaya, does that make sense? Because you the one told me. Looking at this, isn't this the short-term high? Isn't that the low? And we got our retracement at 50%. What's the 50%? It's a gap there, right? And what did price do? 50%? You didn't risk it. They're like 1-on-1 on that move. But hey. Let's scoot this over a little bit. Sorry. I'm looking for it to go lower. Yo, Bailey, do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, do you understand?
Yep.
Hey, are you near next to your mama?
Yeah.
Ask your mama, do she understand?
Mom, do you understand?
Maybe.
She said maybe.
So she next to you and still ain't ear hustling correctly. She don't know how to ear hustle good. So does everybody on YouTube understand why this was a great short on the TFA? Does everybody understand on YouTube? Put a 1 in chat if you understand. Put a 2 if you don't understand. Miss Briggs. Miss Briggs, we know you understand. Oh, Keisha said she understand. Miss McClendon said she understand. Okay. Okay. What's up? What's wrong with it? Amir, where you going, man?
What do you mean?
I hear you got the robot Chat GPT going.
Nah, that was a robot.
So Amir, do you understand, man?
Yes, sir.
Uh, New Money said too. I don't know why I can't type in YouTube. It's just you know. So New Money, what don't you understand? There we go. Keep on pushing down. Take out that negative 0.5. Come on, down here. Come on. I need at least good to be able to tap into that missed shot. Great job with the teams. Come on, give me negative two. Yo, New Money, type in the DMs what where you fought where you are where's the disconnect? Come on, keep on pushing down. Here we go. Come on, y'all. It's going right there. It's going right there. Come on. There we go. A little bit more. Tap us out. Tap us out. Come on. There we go. A little bit more. A little bit more. Come on. Come on. Come on. There we go. Target field. Hey, Bailey, man. That ain't hindsight, man. Hey, yo, Bailey. You see how this gap did its job?
Yeah, I see it.
Hey, Bailey, this how your hindsight, man. As the little girl said, man, told y'all, niggas, man, I told y'all. Oh, shout out to my dog Deontay, man. He grabbed 523 puts for today. He got 110% on it. That's what I'm talking about, man. Hey, man. 110, man. Let me go ahead and forward that. Forward that to the peanut gallery.
Is it 110 account?
Nah, shit, he out. He out.
I
110.
know he is
Hey,
man, boy.
right. We hit this. Mm, 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 mm. Where the other at? Do you all see how that trade happened inside the macro? You see how all three aspects of our trading align. So we looked at this instrument rather than this instrument. Does that make sense, y'all? Yo, Bailey, you understand that?
Repeat that, please.
Okay, you see how get this off the screen. You see how if we looked at these two instruments, remember, these is brother and sister. Which one confirmed step 2 of the TFA? This instrument, correct?
All right.
So since this one confirmed it and this one didn't, wouldn't I be looking for this instrument to short it? Because I can say, well, but I can do this one because they're the same. But no, you want to check off all the boxes. This gave you steps 1, but they both gave you steps 1. This one gave you step 2. When it gave you step 2, what's after 2, Bailey?
So what's after step 2?
Yeah.
Um.
Step 3, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, right?
Yeah. Counting. Yeah.
Hey, Bailey, this is hey, this ain't rocket science, man. You gotta stay focused. 1, you know how when you in preschool they say, Bailey, numbers. Number 1, Bailey. What's after number 1, Bailey? Number 2. What's after number 2, Bailey?
3.
See? Hey, you about to you about to give me a 4-page later, or was that the number 2? I just say that number 2 is number 3, right? Remember what I always told you, Bailey. Keep KISB. Keep it simple, Bailey. After 1, give you 2, give you steps 3. If this one gave you just step 1, and this one gave you steps 1 and 2, which one are you more likely to look at? This one that gave you 1, or this one that gave you 1 and 2?
The 1 and 2.
1 and 2, correct. So now that gave you 1 and 2. So now all I'm just looking for is step 3. So now I'm on that 1 minute. And on that 1 minute, what am I looking for, Bailey?
The macro.
Macro. And it confirmed at 10 o'clock. So now I still got 10 more minutes inside that macro to see if something gonna shake. So if I'm looking at inside that macro at 10 o'clock, wouldn't this be your short-term high before we dropped here?
Yes.
And then it came right back where? Above 50%, correct?
Correct.
And then it what? As we would say, drop that thing. And did it give you negative 0.5 on the fib?
Yes.
And did we call it before it happened, not after it happened, hindsight? Because you know people are hindsight you, Bailey, in this game.
Right.
Yo, Ms. Williams.
Yes.
Does that make sense?
Yes, that makes sense.
No, it don't. You see, but she gonna BS me all day long.
I was laughing because of the way you said it.
Hey, man. Hey. Just want to make sure. Do you all see that your entry models all look the exact same? They have all the same characteristics of how you enter into a trade. Does that make sense, y'all?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember, I need crowd participation.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you want to make sure? Just want to make sure. You know, because I know Miss Williams was struggling on like, why y'all entering like that? And I really want to narrow it down to today of why and showing how. So on this trade right here, that went for a total of 58 ticks. Yo, Bailey, what's 58 times 12.5?
725.
Dollars times 5 accounts, Bailey.
3,625.
And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 minutes. So
Wow.
so times that by 4 because it's 60 minutes an hour. So times that by 4 gives you what?
64 for an hour and 4 minutes.
No, times that
What?
number. You told me this was so 58 times 12.5 is what?
What I say? 725.
Yeah, now times 5 accounts is how much?
3,625.
And that was in 15 minutes. So times that by 4 because you get paid per hour. So times that by 4, what's the number?
14,500.
That's how much you work per hour. I understand the math, Bailey. Do you pick up what I'm throwing down?
I was picking it up until you said times four. What do you mean by times four?
Because if you get paid per hour and you did this trade in 15 minutes, if you did a whole hour, that's how much you are worth.
Oh,
So so Bailey, how much are you worth per hour?
you said what?
So how much are you worth per hour?
Am I doing the number that I just gave you?
Yeah, 14,000, right?
Oh yeah, 14,000.
Now, ask yourself if you work an 8 hour shift, 14,000 times 8 is what?
Dang, I don't.
You told me you was AP math, man. Hey, Bailey, hey, somebody, did he lie to me? Is he AP or is he in the other AP where they got the special people?
Oh my
No, hold
God.
on.
I
Oh
said,
my
like,
Hold
gosh. He
on.
just called
hey, man, hey, I'm asking this
he
man
just
basic
called
numbers, man.
fast. That is
Basic
crazy.
numbers. This is not basic numbers.
He
I
just
asked this
called you
man
slow.
basic. I asked this man
No.
basic numbers, man.
He just called you slow.
I, ain't- I just said I asked you simple. I asked you
No.
to quantify fold, then I asked you to do it. I said, man, this boy here struggling, man. You on the struggle bus today. You was the
It's
first
the
one in here.
morning. No one does, huh?
You was the first one in here. I give
Right,
you that.
exactly. Okay, then.
Okay.
He called you slow.
And then she gonna throw it in your face, man. It be your own people, man. It be your own people,
Right,
man.
like what's happening? Like I come
Right.
here mad early, participate, and now it's getting thrown in my face. Like what's happening?
Okay, so we got 14,000. Then you work an 8 hour shift. So what you about 80, 90,000 in a day?
That math is wrong. So now who's really
I just threw a number out there.
okay?
So how much if you worked an 8 hour shift, how much would that be?
$112,000 or whatever.
Not
What
bad.
it's dollars, right? Yeah.
Not bad. That boy about to always have his calculator on when he on the Zoom. Hey boy, ain't gonna do me like that again. He ain't gonna show me up on the YouTube. Nah. Just once you guys understand the magnitude of what you're learning, and how fast it happens. Like that trade was a 15-minute trade. One contract would have paid you $700. And then we talk about multiple accounts. Do you see how Bailey less is more?
Like less knowledge is more money, or what do you mean less is more?
Yeah, less knowledge is more than also less trading. Not worry about being in every trade. Worry about sticking to those specific macros and the specific TFA setup. Does that make
Right.
sense?
Yes, sir.
Because it's always the market is always moving. And this is a zero-sum game, meaning that if you win Bailey, somebody lost. If you lose, somebody won. The left hand watches the right hand. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yo, tonight, don't be teasing when you get out this Zoom saying, "Hey, Mr. Boy, ask you no questions. You know you're struggling, man." Nah, don't do him like that. Don't do him like that. He come here every day, give 100% effort, man. Don't do him like that.
No, I don't tease people.
But they all say, then we, man, I called my fucking son in here 10 minutes ago. Hold on, y'all. Now, Sanaya, what are we waiting for now? Hey, yo, Belly, can you help out Sanaya? I think she what are we waiting for now, Bailey?
Um,
Oh, she got it.
Okay, go ahead, Sanaya.
oh, it's okay. You can answer. I'll let you answer.
Okay, okay.
No, you got it.
Hey man, we
I'm
ain't throwing
having
it back and
wrong.
forth.
I'm having wrong. I'm probably gonna say the most dumbest stuff. It's okay.
No, you good, you good. What are we waiting for now? Ain't no big-
What chart are we on? We're on 1 minute. Uh, um, I got like 2 answers. I don't
Okay,
know.
okay. Give me the first one.
Hmm. Hmm. Oh, hmm. Waiting for like a setup or something, or are we waiting for it to hit a key level? I don't know. I'm
Okay,
not
okay,
sure. I'm
okay. Now,
lost.
okay. Now, what is your second answer?
No, I put them two together.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. What we waiting for now is the macro. Because
Okay.
remember, we don't move on the 1 minute until it show up in the macro. Now we wait for 10:50 to 11:10.
Okay.
Yo, Betty, did you know that?
He probably did. Oh,
I was actually gonna say CISD.
We already got the
So,
CISD. We already got the
huh?
confirmation. We already got this confirmation.
Where?
We've been had the 15-minute CISD. Bailey, right there. We got that confirmation already.
Yeah, but we sold it short. Now we're looking to go up, aren't we?
No, because see, hey, Bailey, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Because you said the same answer that I give from a lot of adults. How do we get to step one? We need to hit some higher time frame liquidity. Did we hit bullish gap below?
We took our previous day low.
Bailey, we been did that.
Uh,
Bailey, stick with me. Stick with me, Bailey. Stick with me, Bailey. We took out previous day low and we went up higher into that 4 hour gap. Then we sold back down, correct? We can't
Forgot about that. Yes, I remember.
we can't take previous day low 2 times. After you take it, ain't no more liquidity inside there. Hey yo, Bailey, if I put $100 in your left pocket and I come and take that $100, dude, and I come back lower, is that 100 still in your pocket?
No.
So we still on this same 15-minute CISD.
Okay, so we're looking to go lower, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Sanaya, does that make sense?
Yes, that makes sense.
Oh yeah, does that make sense?
Yes.
Israel, does that make sense? And Jamal, does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
See, what tripped Bailey up is what tripped a lot of adults up. They think, okay, boy, it gave us a move. Okay, now now I'm looking for a bullish CISD. But we never did step one. We never hit higher time frame liquidity to go in the opposite direction. Does that make sense? Yes, no, maybe so. I guess it's a no.
No.
Repeat that. Repeat that.
Okay, you said okay. We took our previous low again. We go on now. I'm looking for a 15-minute CISD. But what 4 hour liquidity did we hit? We hit none. Then I got Brooks on Telegram said we hit a 4 hour VI bullish. When you see, this is one thing that a lot of adults mess up with. They focus on 10,000 PD arrays. We only focusing on one, a fair value gap. That's it. Does that make sense, y'all?
Yeah.
Yeah, Brooks said we hit a 4 hour VI bullish. We're not worried about that. Our PD array that we working with is a fair value gap. It is the easiest higher time frame PD array to understand. When you start worrying about everything, that's when you start messing up. So then got another question. The short target on TFA was hit. So you hunt again. Yeah, we hunt again until it shows me it's not going lower. And it produces a bullish. I'm not looking higher at all. Does that make sense? Personal and on Telegram DM. And then also on this 15-minute, where's the liquidity at? Lower, not higher. YouTube, does that make sense, y'all? I'm not looking to go higher until a 4 hour gap is made. If no 4 hour gap is made, I'm not going higher today. I'm not looking to go higher until a 4 hour bullish gap is made. I'm looking down. I'm not looking up. We have not even hit any 4 hour, any 15-minute liquidity to go lower. We still got room to go lower. Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum. Thank you. My question. Yo, Miss McClendon, you got a question? Yo, Ms. Williams.
Yeah.
One thing we talked about yesterday also. No, not yesterday, Wednesday. When you are in a trade, let's say you took this short here. Let's say you took this short. When you are in a trade, and let's say you go on lower, you do not want to see the gap being filled. I was in a trade on here with you guys Wednesday, and the gap was being filled, and I cut the trade. Because when you are in a trade, you want it to give you all the characteristics that is going in that direction. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah, does that make sense?
Yes.
Bailey, does that make sense?
Yes.
Let's just say I'm sitting here and I said, okay, it's a 1050 macro. Let me just wait, and I think on the left side it's gonna give it to me. So I'm gonna use this right here and right here. Then I got my gap above 50%. I get in here. When this closes this gap here, I'm out the trade. I'm closing it. I'm not letting it come all the way back up here, because when you are in the correct direction, it's going to go in your favor. It's going to use the gap as resistance. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Repeat that
Bailey,
one
does
more
that
time.
make sense?
Repeat that, please.
Bro, remember Wednesday when I was taking that trade on gold and it closed the gap and I said, okay, I'm out. So let's say I'm thinking I feel price is going lower. Inside the macro, everything tells me going lower. And then I get in here. This gap. When this gap is closed, I'm cutting the trade. Because it should not do this. It should start going lower.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
No, it don't, man. Hey, man.
They do.
Make sure. Hey, yo, Miss Williams, remember how we talked about like it's two ways we look at it? You remember how we could, if we are so confident that it's going in that direction, we can wait for the reaction after it hit that level? Because let's say this gap was active. It should have rejected and gave you another entry to short it. Or if it was heavily, it should have sold all the way off. Does that make sense, Ms. Williams?
A wee bit, yeah.
Wee bit, wee bit, wee bit. See, and what happens a lot of times is people this is why I'm focusing on one thing and one thing only with you guys. I'm not trying to add another uh, model or nothing. We're gonna stick to one thing and one thing only, because what happens, and this is where a lot of adults fail to be consistent with it, because they say, "Okay, boy, it hit the TFA, it did the TFA. Okay, now let me switch to the opposite side." You can't do that. You mess yourself up more doing that. When you stick to one thing and one thing only, that's all you need. Does that make sense, y'all?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like a lot of time, if I'm not confident, like I see this, I will wait for that reaction on the right side. And I do miss trades because it'll run off on me. Like, for instance, like say something like this. Okay, so you see, this gave you the gap here, it gave you another gap to go lower. A lot of times it'll give you this gap and give you nothing before coming back. Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum. One thing I like that Anthony said, man, it ain't gonna be the first time in history that it hit your stop loss. But Miss Williams, if you take this trade 10 times and everything lines up correctly, you gonna win more than you lose. I don't want you to get to the point like, well, I took the first trade and I lost, and I took the second one and I won, I took the third one and I lost. Keep on trying. The worst, the Miss Williams, the worst thing you can do now is stop, because you got the bug and you understand, and you got a little understanding of what to do now. That's why in 2 weeks when Bailey get back from ROTC, we gonna test what he knows. We gonna throw him out there in the woods. Either he gonna sink or swim. Boy, yeah.
I think with practice and experience, I'll be good. I just need to try it.
It's the same. It's the same way when you was you doing hair. The first time you probably did Bailey hair, he probably said, "Man, I ain't never coming back to this motherfucker, man. She done
No,
got
no, 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 no,
the first
no,
time."
no, no, no.
Then like the second time he came, like, "Man, I'm gonna give her one more chance." Then the braids got a little bit neater. Then the third chance got a little bit even more neater. Then after the fourth time, then now he putting pictures on Telegram in his profile pic, man, of the braids, man.
Fourth time, only done it twice.
Hey yo, Bailey.
Yes, sir.
Hey, before Sanaya, what's your hairdresser? Your mom braid your hair?
Nah, I had a homegirl that used to do it.
So y'all fell out, and then now Sanaya to pick the pieces up.
Nah, me and my homegirl so good. It's like cool, but you know what I mean?
So were you a little skeptical when Sanaya started doing your hair? Like, man, I don't know where the fuck she fucked this shit up, man. You gonna have some issues.
Nah, I mean she do hair like she get paid, and I feel like if you get paid for it, you gotta be somewhat good, right?
No, hey man. There's a lot of people out here that sell courses and trade it, and they ain't- and the courses is trash. So you can't say that, man. You can't say
Oh
that.
no. Well,
Yeah,
okay,
it's
well, like her clients keep going back to her, so like she got to be good if
hey,
they keep going back.
no.
Oh,
It's
okay.
people. Nah, it's people
All
going back to
right.
these sellers, man. Nah, that don't mean you good, man. Hey, that don't mean you good, man.
Oh no.
That don't mean you good, man. And for my people in the peanut gallery, I want you guys to stop trading your accounts individual. If you got a copier, use it. A lot of y'all have copiers and y'all still trade y'all accounts one at a time. And what that is telling me is you don't believe in your setup. You don't believe in your strategy. So now you go nickel and dime it and trade. You got 5 accounts and gonna try to look for 5 different trades. We need to stop doing that. If you bought a copier, use the copier. Don't be out here trying to take 5, 6, 7 different trades, trying to trade every hour on the hour. We have to stop that. What's up, man?
I'm sorry, Pastor. Go ahead, keep preaching.
Hey, man. Hey. I see that a lot with the people in the peanut gallery, man. A lot of them are buy a copier and then like they taking 7, 8 different trades in a day, and it's like, come on, man. That's too much. That's too much. If you following a proof, basically, if you're doing that, then you a bot then.
Mr. Boyd, I still don't understand the concept of the multiple accounts. I don't. Like it's the same
Um,
amount of money. Like
yeah,
if you just put in more money in the one account, it's gonna be the same amount of money as the 5 accounts.
Mr. Boyd, could you please break down the math for me?
Hey man,
I know you'd be
Mr.
more than happy
Boyd.
to do so.
Hey man, Mr. Boyd gonna hit you with it. Okay,
You just made
so
Mr. Boyd sit up in his chair.
hey, right. Hey, I set up in my chair. Okay, so let me break it down to you like this, Bailey. So in the next couple of weeks, you are going to be trading a prop firm. They are going to offer you are going to be able to buy a 50K account, a 100K account, or a 150K account. On this one, on these accounts, this they are giving you the ability to pay to trade 5 contracts, 10 contracts, and 15 contracts in these accounts. So if you say, okay, but Mr. Boyle, I just buy one and then I can do the same thing. Okay, okay. But let's say Bailey, you got one. So you do one trade. That trade you said right here, that made $762. The maximum you can use in a 50K is 5. Correct, Bailey?
Yes.
Okay, so 762 times 5, that gives me let's say you max it out, say, okay, I'm gonna use all 5 contracts. So that 5, then you make $3,810 in that one account. That's one. I can't get no more than 5. Correct, Bailey? That's all you allow me. But if I get 5 of these 50K accounts, now that same trade that I made $3,810 times that by 5, now I done made $19,050 for that one trade. Because that same trade I did with one, it went to one account, it went to 5 accounts.
When you put it like that, I understand.
So now, do you understand?
Yeah, I understand.
Now ask yourself, why I'm gonna put myself out there to risk 5 contracts when I can do one contract? Because the more contracts, it's the more risk you put out there. Does that make sense, Bailey?
Yes. So you said the 50K is 200. How much is the 100K in the 150?
Okay, so let me break that math down to you. So to start this account, this 50K account, it's gonna cost you $50 with Top Step. That and once you pass it, they are going to say, okay, Bailey, you was cool past it the first time. Do it again. But when you do it again, I need $150 for that first account. If you got 5, that's times 5.
So you said 50s for the combine. That's what it's called, and then the 150s for the performance.
Yeah, it costs $50 for the combine, and once you pass it, they're gonna charge you $150 for the fee to make it a performance account.
Okay.
But 100 is $100, and for 150 is $150. But that fee is always the same. Once you pass it, it's $150.
And so for the combine, you said for the 100K, how much is it?
$100.
Okay.
Each tier back up is $50. See, but the way we're gonna do it, start off with one. You get one, you pass it, and then you put money into it. That one will pay for another one. Now you got 2. Pass that one, get money. Now you got 3. Now you got 4. Now you got 5. Does that make sense, Bailey? Or you can
Yes,
say,
makes
hey,
sense.
man, Mr. Boy, man, I'm confident, man. I've been rocking with you for this long, man. I studied, man. I did my due diligence. Hey, man, I'm getting 5, Mr. Boy. Okay, okay, 550K. That's gonna run you about 250. Then another 750 when you pass it. So all in, you're in a stack. Now you're like, okay, Mr. Boy, I passed it. Whew, I paid that 1,000. Man, that's all my lunch money, man. Mr. Boy, I gotta get this shit, man.
Your lunch money is $1,000. What is happening?
Now you say, okay, Mr. Boy, I gotta get this. So now all you gotta do is trade these accounts. And with Top Step, let's say it takes you 3 weeks and you make 2,000. Now that 2,000 is in one account, but you got 5. So now that 2,000 go to, and then with Top Step, you can request half of your money. So if I make 2,000, I can only request half.
What
So
you mean
you're down.
request? Can they like deny it or something?
No. They're not gonna deny it, but you request your money, and then they say, okay, we're gonna look at it, see if you got if you correct, and then they approve it to you. Approve it, then they're gonna give you $1,000 in each account. So what's 1,000 times 5?
5,000.
5,000. So now you invested 1,000, and now they get you 5. So now you positive 4,000. Nah, you at the jury store. You done got to the nice watch. You know that watch you had on in the picture. You got the Rolly, got the
Chill, it's
roll,
not even a rollie, y'all. Stop.
got the Rolio. Hey, you didn't kick Sanaya to the side doing your hair like, hey man, I ain't mess with you no more doing hair. I'm going to professional. You go now and get your hair done, lined up and everything. She
Man, I'm
like this.
rolling up wherever. Attic, at least
Man, hey,
Audemars.
hey, yo, E, man, that man that changed his whole goddamn Telegram picture, man. Hey, once the man learn, hey, he probably hit Sanaya like, hey, Sanaya, how you change the picture? I just want to see something for a minute. She showed him 8 o'clock this morning. That nigga then changed his picture, man. I said, ain't
Oh,
this
you walking up to the private jet already? In the picture.
man, right. He had the private jet already, man. Sanaya said she hit me up, Mr. Boy, Betty acting brand new. He done got his first payout, man. That man acting brand new. Hey, he just getting ready for that first payout. That's how you gonna act. Got a comment. Let me see who is that. It's probably Israel. He probably gotta go. Uh, so, hey, yo, Bailey,
Yeah, they're.
potentially, because we
Uh-oh.
don't we don't guarantee nothing on here. Potentially. So
Potentially.
if you was to get that payout,
Or K.
okay, by the
Mm-hmm.
end of the summer, by the end of the summer,
Okay.
what's the first thing you buy?
First thing I'm buying. Um, hmm. 4K is nice though. I'd probably save. I'd probably save it. I'd probably save it until there's something I really wanted. I'm content in life right now. You know what I mean? I don't really want anything.
Okay. Okay, Miss Sanaya, your first you get
So
4,000.
AC. It's her AC.
Oh yeah, definitely. Oh yeah, forgot, forgot. Yeah, it's definitely hey. Once that PI approved, man, she going right to the thing. Hey, you fix this now. Okay.
No what?
Oh, nice, not get somebody in trouble. So that 4K Bailey, you gonna take your lady friend out for a nice dinner on the town?
You
Yeah,
said
she
what?
said.
Well, hold on. No, no, let's not start that. Let's talk about Amir. Okay, let's not start that with me.
Okay, okay. Hey, yo, let me see. Amir.
Wow. That's
Yo,
crazy. Wow.
yo, hey.
Bailey.
Just threw it on the mirror.
Hey, yo, Amir. You get 4,000, man. Hey, but you already be out all night in them Georgia streets. So You got 4,000. You gonna call your lady friend up, tell her y'all gonna get the Uber Black. Y'all gonna go out there on the night.
Relax, man. I'm
Oh, he ain't
gonna
coming
save
home.
it to double it. All
He
right.
ain't coming
Uh,
home.
I'm
oh,
gonna
he
try
ain't
to get
coming home,
8,000.
Mm-mm.
Wow,
man.
not going. Oh my
Mama T
God.
ain't having that, man. He going home.
Nah, man. Y'all should.
Mama T ain't having
Yeah.
that, man. He out
He
late
went
night.
from hanging out late to, man, I see you tomorrow.
Ooh, late night, early mornings. So, Bailey, you gonna take your lady friend out for a nice meal on the town with that 4Gs?
Maybe.
Okay. Damn. Damn. Okay. 8,000. Damn. That lady friend all they can give for him about Wendy's, McDonald's at this rate. Goddamn. He said he's saving his money. He's saving his money. Okay. He's saving his money. Just a certain amount of time. You have until midnight tonight to put the request in.
So, Mr. Boy, I got a question, right? Once you get your own bread up, do you like you personally, right? Do you still trade with like $50,000 accounts like that, or do you use your own money?
Great question, Belly. Great question. Hey, Belly,
Like other people.
if if I'm able to trade somebody else's money and somebody else pay me, all I do is just add my account to it. So now instead of 5 accounts, I got 6 accounts. 5 from the prop firm, one from the personal.
Okay, thank you.
No, bro.
Boy, good question, right?
Yeah, I ain't mean to be like pocket watching. I was just wondering.
No,
That's not
no,
what I'm saying.
no.
What I'm saying is you asking the right question. You want a good job, man. I'm just waiting on the next question. I'm seeing somebody gonna ask
Right.
y'all. Mr. Boyd, I know you like math. I mean, is there any other firms that do this too?
Right.
If I was in this class, that's what I am. So, Mr. Boyd, is that on? Can you only have 6?
Nah. Unlimited. Unlimited. Hey, yo, I was talking to somebody and I realized that, and I think you want to know here when I talk about that. That 1150 macro is tricky because it's so close to lunch, and we know from ICT has taught us lunch seeks opposing liquidity. So I try to stick by not trading that 1150 macro. I stick to everything but that 1150 macro because of that.
It depends. If it's hit
No,
its target, then it'll try
no.
to go for some opposing liquidity, yeah. But if it still hasn't hit the target that it want to hit before it retraces, um it'll keep pushing to get there, and then it'll use lunch to flip to go,
But
to
yeah,
the opposing liquidity.
yeah, but I
So
just try to
you can
stick
take it up to, like, if you want to take it up, it just depends. It is a little bit more. You just got to be aware of what's going on,
That's
what
why
it's trying to do.
my office hours is from 8:30 to 12 because of that. Mm-mm.
Because sometimes it'll set it and leave it there until 2 and then run it and flip.
Man, gotta do something for two something, man.
It'll do tricks now. There's only so many tricks you got in her bag.
Right. So, Bailey, do you see how the power of understanding because if you can add 5, you can get paid 5 times for the same move. See, but it's a gift and a curse to that also. Because if you're wrong 5 times. That's why we try to stick to a high probability. Does that make sense, Bailey?
Yes.
Yeah. I really would like for, let me see, it's about 7 of us on here. Let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The next, I really want us to be trading by first week of July. Because if we can do that, it shouldn't take us no longer than 2 weeks to pass the combine.
How much do you need to make in the combine again to get the performance? 1,000 or ah,
So remember we had the tiers, the 50K, the 100K, the 150K.
yeah, for
Each
the
one,
50K.
okay, 50K is 3,000,
Okay.
100K is 6,000, 150K is 9,000.
All right. Like theoretically, if you get two, you can really get that in 2 good trades. 3K?
Oh, that boy, that boy doing that math.
Yo,
I'm doing that, man.
Man, Bailey, man, you sharp, sharp.
Hey, that boy counting them numbers. So now if we look at this and we look at price has made a new high. So now this CID is no longer intact. So now we're looking, price needs to come all the way back down here to form a new CISD. But also, did price give us a 4-hour level, a 4-hour gap yet? No 4-hour gap. Oh, yeah. Yep, we got 4-hour bullish gap down here. So we got our 4-hour, we got a 4-hour bullish gap down here. We can mark this off. So this is how you just go as you go. Mark that off. That's 4-hour bullish gap. So that gap lines up with, like, look at where it lines up with. If we potentially come back down here and make a 15, this is where people mess up because we already got our 4-hour bullish gap. If price comes all the way back down here, it's so close to that 4-hour bullish gap. People say, but boy, it gave me the CISD, but yeah, it hit higher time for liquidity. Does that make sense, Bailey?
repeat one more time for me, please.
Okay, so we have a 4-hour bullish gap right here. We have a potential new bearish CISD forming right here. If you come all the way back down here to 59.78. But if you come down here 59.78 and close, it's so close to the bullish gap. So are you looking to go long or short?
Long, because it grabbed liquidity and we want it to go back up.
But it made a 15-minute CID, correct? Shouldn't we be going short?
But doesn't the 4-hour overpower the 15-minute CID?
Hey, that's what I like to hear. That's what I like to
Okay.
hear. Good answer. See, a lot of adults would get tricked up and say, but boy, it gave me the CID. Yeah, but it just tapped into that 4-hour higher time frame liquidity. So this, like you say, your 4-hour is your higher time frame. That overpowers this 15-minute. Because we go 4-hour, 15-minute one, not 15-minute 4-hour one. Correct, Bailey?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now let's look at NQ over here to the left.
Yeah,
Miss Sharon said,
all that work.
Miss Sharon said, why are you moving your CID up? Because right now this is the highest up close candle, Miss Sharon. We made a new high. So this is the potential new 15-minute CID on ES. It was this when we had this closure, but now this is the new one because this one made a higher high. Tapped into that 4-hour gap. Does that make sense, Ms. Sharon?
Is your sound on?
You said what, E?
Oh, I was wondering if your sound was on. I couldn't hear you.
No. Okay. Okay. Miss Debbie said she don't see a 4-hour bullish gap. Okay. So we go to ES, 4-hour. You see the gap down here, Miss Debbie? Candle A, B, C. It's a gap.
Mr. Boy, I ain't see that gap at the top, so now we got 2 4-hour gaps. So like, what's gonna happen? Because if we come here, right, grab liquidity, go down, then we're gonna grab liquidity, go up. Like, when does it stop? Until all the liquidity is gone?
Ping pong.
Okay, that's what.
Lady Mill said, "Are you gonna have them sim?" No, we're not sim. This is simulation. What we've been doing for the last 2 weeks is simulation. Hey man, ain't no training wheels. Ain't no training wheels. We ain't simming. We're going straight into it. People on YouTube and yeah, I'm talking about ES. NQ? Yeah. Ain't no gap on NQ. It's ES. Yo, Bailey, one thing I was skeptical about this move down is because I was looking at this 4-hour range on, and one thing I like to always look at is like, if I'm looking at this range, this is the high, this is the low. It's hard and remember what I said. If price is extremely bullish, it's extremely in the opposite direction, it's not going to come up 50%. So right now on this 4-hour, price is at a discount to go lower. That's why for me it was a little hard trying to look at the buy, because if I'm buying it up, I'm trying to buy it up to 50%. Does that make sense, Bailey?
When you say you're trying to buy up to 50%, you mean on the Fibonacci, not the Gann box, right?
The same thing.
Mm,
So if I'm looking at this, because the Gann box and the Fibonacci same thing, because they're gonna show you 50% of the range.
but you
Just
mean like the 50% above the zero, right?
right here. That's up.
Oh,
That's 50% of the range from this high to this low. I'm
oh.
confused. Why did you say earlier we were short? We took the hourly low. Okay. But according to trade, I think it's trade like me. Yeah. When we took that, yeah, because our TFA is 4 hour, 15-minute one. We don't do 1 hour. If we do 1 hour, we gotta go daily 1 hour 5. We try to stay aligned with the time frames. One thing we understand is if all three of your time frames is doing the same thing, is a high probability that it's going to go in that direction. We don't and we hit a bullish 4 hour. Bullish 4 hour what? Gap where? Yeah, we hit nothing but on the 4 hour. Yep, hit that gap. Then we hit the 4 hour bullish gap on ES. It said on ES we hit bullish 4 hour. 4 hour. Yep, hit the 4 hour bullish gap and went right up into the bearish gap. It's like ping pong. So when it came inside this 4 hour gap, we went to our 15-minute, 1 minute, look for the shift, and it was a sell down that people took. June 5th. Yeah. Yeah, 4 hour bullish gap. And then it came right into 4 hour bullish bearish gap. So we hit this 4 hour bullish gap, bought it back up, bought it up to this 4 hour bearish gap, sold it back down. It could. The wick did it down, but we didn't close. Correct. But ain't nobody gonna hold it through no 4 hour gap. And it's better moves to make when you break it down from 4 hour, 15-minute one than because ain't nobody gonna hold it through no 4 hour gap. Because what's likely to go all the way back up here? Not today. They said I don't want to confuse the teams with too much. I'm just trying to understand myself. Oh, no problem. Yeah, the way these teams are learning is like, okay, you hit a 4 hour PD array, which we use as the gap, and then that's when we look for the shift. So when it came down here at last night at 2 o'clock, that was the buy up to this gap, and during the macro, it was a nice sell down between I think it was the 950 to 1010 macro, send price back down. Now we don't have we're not looking for it to go up until we either hit a higher time frame level, which either be previous day tomorrow. If it doesn't happen today, hit that 4 hour bullish gap, send price up, or we just wait. We in no rush. AOE. Hey, that's for me. That's the best thing about TFA, like that patience aspect of it, and like because everybody can say, "Well, I'm buy it here and sell it all the way up here." This is a hell of a ride. That's a hell of a
Yes,
ride.
TFA is very leisurely.
Yep.
That's why I like can't do this to this happen.
And that's why I'm teaching them like specific.
What a good job, man. Like I'm learning too.
You learn patience.
Learn.
Yeah. Hey, I can tell when E out here willy nilly because he won't have his mic on or he hop on the Zoom late because he know he out here in these streets. I didn't know he out in the streets, say man. I ain't about to hop on with them, man.
Business. So
Mhm.
see how this that little piece of 15-minute gap caused all that right here. There's a piece left on it. Soon as you clear that wick, that's what kids. Once you hit liquidity, it can flip on you. That's why when earlier this Deontay was talking about selling that option, he got out right there because he knew the potential that it could flip. If he was still holding it, he would have.
Crying in the car right now.
He'd be sick.
He's crying in the car right now. I'm gonna put those in there. Okay, and one more and I can do that.
There ain't no more.
Who drunk them?
She didn't ask them.
I said yesterday.
Yeah, I did yesterday.
They know where to put it. Okay, put those up, and I get you a minute.
Yeah, can we keep it up? Keep it up, okay?
Yeah, a minute. Hold on.
Oh
no. Trey like me said, I keep getting smacked when I wait for the macro. I thought we would go short because TFA. Nope. On the first one, it gave you a move. Hey, Trey like me, which one were you trading? ES or NQ? Let's see which one he was trading.
Hey, Dad.
Oh, ES. Yeah. Trey like me. ES gave a nice move. The one talking about earlier. 1 minute. Right here inside the macro. Yeah, this is what we talk about. Hey, Belly, if I'm lying, tell me I'm lying. Didn't we show this sell down right here inside the macro?
I got goldfish memory. I think so. Yeah, we did.
I love that. So that's how you gonna act when your lady friend actually take her out. When you got that 4,000, you got
What you
ghost memory.
mean? No, I'm taking her out. What are we talking about? Stop.
Talking about, man.
That's right, man. Protect your capital.
Oh man, it's a protect your capital.
Don't create bad habits early.
I'm gonna put a 1050.
I'm Mr. Boy.
Hey yo, Trey like me. Is there a reason you didn't take this sell down? They said they waited for the 1050 macro. So 1050 to 1110. Okay. Let's look at 1050. So Trey like me, you took this gap. when this closed above here, always remember this. Probably write this down, everybody. If you are going in the direction, if the gap is being filled, get out the position. I think I talked about this because they probably took this gap here when this was filled at 1052. I'm out, and then I'm waiting up here. Did it give me any move? No, it's no gap, nothing. It's nothing. Then it made the higher high, so now I'm looking for a new 15-minute CISD. Does that make sense, Trey? Like me? It said I missed that one. Gotcha. Gotcha. Hey, yo, man, that's wild, man, to make 100% in less than 15 minutes.
You know, we're not seeing you make 100% in 1 minute. You know, right?
It's like you going to see, and that is the beautiful thing about options and understanding what we know. And it gives you all the steps. Steps 1, steps 2, step 3. You can make 100% of your money in less than 15 minutes. And you could be overall wrong, but that lined up.
So, Mr. Boy, you said that futures it takes like more precision and like more foresight, but like with options you have a little bit more leeway, like you have a little bit more wiggle room for error.
Hey man. We gotta focus on one thing.
Oh, okay. So why'd you bring it up? What?
Because YouTube and everything. But
We just want to
okay,
let you know what's possible.
it's possible because with options, you can be like, well, I see that 4-hour gap, and I'm gonna trust my instinct that it's gonna bounce eventually today, and they get there. That's why I was talking to Miss Keisha about this. Like the way we trade, do not buy. If you're gonna buy options, don't buy no 2-day out, 3-day out, 4-day out. Buy the same day because anything can happen overnight. Overnight, the market dropped 300 some points. Now, if you had a 3-day out option, now you like, okay, the first day, okay, I got time. I'm gonna just hold it until tomorrow. Then I'm gonna sell it. And then you wake up and the market down 300-400 points. Now your option way out the money. And then now them Greeks, them Sigma Theta Gammas, they start kicking in. And then now what was once 100%, now is at 10%. And then what we do? Man, I'm gonna just hold that thing to 0. When you could have took your 100% and left. So
It's funny you mentioned that. I got a phone call yesterday about 6 something. About 6 something. One of my esteemed colleagues crying because he was in NVIDIA. He was up so many percent. And then the market dropped yesterday in the after hours or the next, now he's sick.
Yeah, he cried in the car. Come on, go back to previous day high, man. I know you want to
I just want to get back to break even.
Right. So since Bailey on vacation next week, hey yo, Amir and Miss Williams, I need before Sunday at 10 o'clock in the morning. So you got the rest of today and tomorrow. I need y'all to drop 3 charts.
Yeah.
Hey yo, Israel, can you drop your charts too? Israel on here? That boy probably sleep.
You want us to do just you said like NQ gold is only matter.
Yeah, NQ, gold, and ES.
NQ gold, yes. All right.
It's 6 of y'all in here. I need everybody but Bailey. No, Bailey included because he ain't leaving till later. The market is closed.
Wait, hold on. I got homework too.
What time you leaving?
6 in the morning.
Oh yeah, you got time because the market closed at 5 o'clock today.
Yeah. What? So what I gotta do? What I gotta do?
Are you taking your lady friend out tonight? So okay, if that's the case, then you ain't gotta do it. Or y'all ain't going, or you ain't going out tonight. I ain't
I'm
going.
gonna say
Okay.
I'm gonna say we're going out.
Hey! I don't want to incriminate. I don't want to incriminate you, man. So we're gonna leave it at that. I don't want to incriminate you, man.
Nah. I'll do the charts. What I gotta do though? I won't pay attention. As soon as you said everybody but Bailey, I was like, I tuned out, zoned out.
The same one we did last night.
Also, just like mark previous day high, previous day low, 4 hour gap, macro.
Yep, that's it.
Okay. And you said 3 charts?
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Market pushing right now. Market pushing. So, Bailey, how long we've been rocking about a month. How long do you feel it should take you to make $3,000?
We have not been rocking about a month. It's been like 2 weeks.
Yeah, but before that we had 2 Saturday classes.
You said what?
Yeah, Saturday classes before that.
Yeah, but I wasn't in them. I just watched the recording.
When you was there. So how long do you think it should take you to make $3,000?
3K?
3K.
Well, realistically, all you need is one good day, maybe 2. So I'm gonna say like a week.
Ooh,
If I do everything right, and if I follow the steps, and I really tap in, if I really lock in, if you lock in, you can do anything. A week.
ooh, that
Hey,
boy
so
said
hey,
he gonna make 3,000 on this Zoom, on this YouTube when he gets back, man. That boy putting that pressure, man.
Bailey got that juice, boy.
He got that juice, man. Hey, man, what y'all drinking down there in North Carolina, man? Throw some of that up north, man. Hey, yo, Miss Williams,
Yeah.
Israel, Jamal. Oh, Anya, that man said he could do 3,000. Hey, yo, Bailey, I'm gonna be 1,000% honest with you, man. Be 1,000% honest with you, man. If you do 3,000, you are going to show a lot of these people that's in the peanut gallery. They gonna change their ways because they've been rocking with me for about 4 years and they have a hard time. That's why I'm teaching you guys specific things, specific directions, and no fluff.
Mr. Voice, if I get 3K in a week, do I get like a bonus from you? Like you trying to slide a little bit extra bread? You know what I mean? No.
Hey man, hey, you do 3,000. I buy your next combine.
Okay. Okay. Sounds like a deal. Okay.
If you fail it, you owe me.
Wait.
Hey, hey, you confident, right?
Put some skin in the game.
Put your skin in the game, man.
Hey, Hey, what you say? Scared money don't make no money. All right, let's do it.
Yeah, money don't make no money, man.
Yeah, if you do that, boy, with pressure, oh,
Man, shout out to Whitney, man. Hey, man. CJ got his hands full, man. So when the market went all the way down here and flipped, she bought QQQ options. She got 118%. She said, scared, hey, by any means necessary. Hey, god damn. So they made 100 going down and 100 going back up. Let me go ahead and forward that to the futures walkaway, to the options. Oof. Oof. She made 100% yesterday. She made 100% today. Oof. Bailey, man, you want to put the skin in the game? You come back in 2 weeks. That means I'm giving you a week to pass that combine. 5 days. Or live on YouTube. You gotta pass it.
What?
Yeah. Yeah. Live on YouTube.
Yeah,
hey,
I gotta go live. What are you talking
you get back in 2 weeks. Live on YouTube. Bailey, we gonna make that 3,000.
about? Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it.
If you don't make it, you owe me the combine money, $50. If you pass it, I'll pay for the next one.
Right. So if I make it, then I have two accounts.
No. You have one pass and one you got trade again to make 3,000.
Oh, okay. But then once I pass it, I have two accounts, right?
Correct.
And then now I'm well on my way to get five.
Okay. Live. Let me see. What's today? 13. So 2 weeks. Let me see. He live. Let me see. The week of June 23rd through the 27th. Live on YouTube and Zoom. Mr. Bailey is gonna make 3,000 that week. Live on Zoom and YouTube. 3,000 for the week.
Hold on. What if I wake up like early and I trade like London or
No,
something
no, no, no.
like what if
It,
I wake up and like I just you know what I mean?
it gotta be between the macros 850 to 910, 950 to 1010, 1050 to 1110 macro. Those three macros. You got 15 shots that week. 15 to make $3,000. You got 15 shots.
Oh
15
my
shots.
God.
15 shots to make 3,000.
Okay.
Hey, but Bailey, guess what?
Hmm.
You're not alone.
You said what?
You're not alone.
Right. Yeah, I got a what?
You are not alone.
Oh, right. Yeah.
You got everybody on here that's helping you. So if you make 3,000,
We
that means
all
everybody
make
on here should make.
3,000.
Right. So
It's all our money, but like I'm have it. But it's all our money, y'all.
that mean Amir made 3,000 in his account. That mean Eric made 3,000 in his account. Israel made 3,000. Jamal, Anya, and Miss Williams made 3,000. After you make that 3,000, you gotta make it again.
Right.
So after you made that 3,000, how much longer before you make another 3,000?
Another
Another
week.
week? Ooh, that man said another week. So okay. Hey, boy love the man. So the week of the 23rd, you made 3,000. You get your PA. So the week of June 30th, you say you put another 3,000. Guess what? Now you can get a payout. So you can have a payout before the 4th of July. You can take your lady friend out for more than just a nice on a time with your money. So what you saying, Bailey, is every week you should be able to make $3,000.
Yes.
Woo wee! Hey man, pressure makes what? Diamonds. Okay. Hey, yo, Bailey, you got 39 fans, no, 40 fans now on YouTube. They rooting for you, man, because guess what they're gonna be doing?
What they gonna be doing?
Copying your trade.
Oh man, hold on. So maybe I should charge them for like this session. Like
Ah!
nah, like nah.
He learned real quick. Hey, look at him, man. Hey, YouTube, he trying to charge y'all for copying his paper, man.
Why? You done
Hey,
create,
that boy, he found a new
creating the
hustle.
monster, man.
Hurricane Monster. Hey, he said y'all. They said y'all want to copy his paper, man. He gonna charge y'all. And he said 3,000. 3,000. Okay. He said 3,000. Hey Bailey, hey, one thing I'm gonna tell you, man, it's gonna be a lot of people rooting for you the week of the 23rd, because you're gonna help them pass their combines that they buying. And then some of them is gonna put that 3,000 into their PA account. And then some of them gonna put that 3,000 into their personal account.
So you gonna start calling Big Bank Bailey.
Right. Triple B. Triple B.
Not Big Baller Brand.
Right. Triple B. Then he gonna have Sanaya do his hair and put the three B's in the braids with the three B's in the back of his head, walking around North Carolina like that, man. All the women go like, who is BBB? That's me. What they gonna say? That's me.
Discord, mentorship.
Right. Right. Discord, then on IG, man, everything.
Gonna tell everybody you've been trading 15 years.
Right.
Oh,
15 years, right. See, yeah, you ready, man? Bailey gonna help y'all make 3,000 out here, man. We a team. Hey, like bad boys, we ride together, we die together. That's why we ask questions. Hey, yo, Israel.
Yes.
Hey, if you had an extra $3,000, what would you buy with it?
I only keep a fourth and put the rest in savings.
Okay, with that fourth, with $750, what you gonna do with it?
I don't know.
You gonna give some to your parents?
Yeah.
You gonna give some to your brothers and sisters?
No.
Hey, he was truthful, man. Hey, Israel, man, I respect that, man. I respect that, man. He said no lie, no lie. Hey yo, E, I bet you Betty over there count like, okay, I get 3,000 this week, then I buy another account, then I got another 3,000, then I got another account. So if I got five, that means I got 15,000 a week. Then Mr. Boy said I could take out half my money, so then I could take out 7,500. Then is there any more accounts I can buy? Because Belly's $7,500 a week, man. You could take your lady friend out the country with that, man. She can get flew out, man.
You said what?
With 7,500 a week, man, you can fly your lady friend out. Y'all can go to a different country with 7,500, man. But hey,
Sound
I
like
wouldn't do
federal
that.
charging me.
Hey, I wouldn't do that now, man, because ISIS, man, they might detain y'all at the border, man.
Better keep your money in your pocket.
Damn.
Don't listen to Mr. Boy. You doing all that
Oh,
taking.
week.
My bad, Stephanie. My bad, Miss Stephanie. Hey, Miss Stephanie always gotta bring boy back to reality. Requests. Let me ask my
All right,
friend
Mr.
Miss Wilson.
Boy. Well, I'm gonna catch you. You know what I mean? Next week.
No, not next week. The 23rd.
What you mean? Oh yeah, the week after next week. My bad.
And
Yeah, I'll
I
catch y'all.
need
I'll catch y'all there.
yeah, I need you to be focused, man, because people on YouTube and the 8 people in here they count on you to make that 3,000.
Yeah, I'm gonna lock in. I'm gonna lock in. We're gonna make money, y'all. And then I'm gonna charge y'all. Once we become profitable, I'm gonna start charging y'all. But it's okay.
Hey. I got no problem with it, man, because it's I got a group of people that they don't mind paying you, man. They gonna pay you.
I'm weak. All right, y'all.
Got you. What a week. Great week. Great week. Learned a lot. If you and I think I told Sinai this too. If you come every day and you come ready to learn and you give this everything you got, there is no reason that you cannot be profitable sooner rather than later. But if you half-ass this gift that we are giving out for the culture, not from the culture, you might regret it. One thing I enjoy about the teams is they are very interactive. It's like it's very enjoyable to teach. We can't take this for granted. This is a reason that this isn't taught in schools and anything because this is way that a lot of wealthy people make a lot of money. We are shaking the box doing this
Yep. They don't want y'all to
because
know this.
they don't want y'all to learn this.
They want
There's a
y'all working
reason
for 40 years.
for 40% of your income to be free 10.
Right.
They
That's why
don't.
they
They
never
don't.
teach it.
Right. They don't. They don't. They don't want Amir to know how to make money without them. They don't want Sanaya to make money without them. Israel, Jamal, Anye. They don't. They would rather you work for them, work by their rules and everything. Where they tell you you can use the restroom, you could go on vacation, anything.
Mhm.
There is no greater feeling in the world than understanding that any day of this week I'll wake up. There is no amount of money that I can't make from this market. That's one thing I want you guys to realize. It's a great thing that you guys are young and you are interested. One thing I tell a lot of the adults because they hit me up like, "Well, is my son and daughter in there?" I said, "You can't press children to learn this. They have to want to learn it. Because if they don't want to learn it, they gonna go through these classes and watch these Zooms and not be interactive. But
No, you good.
if
This
they
is
want
right.
to learn,
This is
I was a little out.
you said, "What do you?"
my bad.
You good. But if they want to learn it, this is the right place to learn it, the right way. We not 100%, but the trades we take are high probability and has high probability to go in that direction. And once you learn that, the world is yours. Any questions before we got here? It's Friday. As Glorilla would say, it's 12 p.m. Friday. It's 73 degrees. Yo, Amir,
Yes, sir.
you going out this weekend?
No, I'm not.
Damn. So you go out throughout the week rather than the weekend?
No, I don't be going out.
That ain't what your mama said, man.
That
Mama,
was, that
mama,
was one
mama T
time.
said something different.
All right, all right.
She said you be trying to do something before do something. That's what she said.
That's not what she said. That's really not what she said. I know my mom.
Man, she on YouTube Smile. She said, I told him that boy up all night.
That's
He need
cap.
him a third shift. She said, boy, you need to have your class at nighttime. That's when he be up. That's what she said.
Whatever you say. Whatever you say.
That's what Mama T said, man. So, Miss Anaya.
Yeah.
You did you learn something today?
Yes, I did. I'm gonna try to practice it with like trading, paper trading.
Okay. Yeah. Yo, Anye,
Yes, sir.
we gotta pass some combines and put some money in there this summer, man.
Yeah.
Remember what I told you, man. You gonna be the head of your household, man. We can't worry about what mama doing. We gotta focus on Anye, man.
Okay.
You are the new generation. You gonna hold the torch down for the Anye clan in that household, man. We gonna let mama do what mama do. We gotta do what we gonna do.
Okay.
We gonna stay focused. We gonna execute as we come in here. Yo, Jamal.
Yo,
Where your brother at? I don't hear him.
I actually don't know. I think he might be asleep.
It's 12. Okay, it's 12 o'clock. Okay, so any questions? Did you understand the market this morning?
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, so are you gonna be ready in 2 weeks to trade live with us? Can we count on
Yeah, I think I'll be ready.
you? Amir, you gonna be ready?
Most likely.
I was like, nah, I need a definite, man. Hey, man, I can't pay my bills on most like, hey, is it that yes or no? Are you gonna be ready?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, let me ask the 36 people on YouTube. Hey, are y'all gonna be ready in 2 weeks when Belly come back and make that 3,000 for y'all, or y'all gonna have excuses that week? Let me see. Put a one in the chat if you're gonna be ready. Put a two if you ain't gonna be ready. Let's see what they say before we got here. Two May. Two May said she gonna be ready. Your mama said she gonna be ready, Amir. She put a one in the chat. I don't know how the hell she gonna be ready and she working.
I don't know either.
Your mama something else, man. No pair of lips tell you anything, man. So we Sunday probably about ain't no more soccer. So about 10 o'clock, I'm gonna throw a link for y'all. We're gonna go the week preview, we can look ahead. What we like to do is every Sunday before the market opens, look at what project what the market is gonna do. We, we do that every Sunday. So don't forget that homework. Put y'all charts in the Telegram tonight or tomorrow. And add crude oil to that CL. I'm gonna do that. Yeah, add crude oil to that. That's right.
Okay, we'll do.
Gotcha. No more questions. And on that.